Okay, so in the last video, we talked about which method to choose. The discriminant might help you decide which method to choose also. The discriminant is going to tell us the nature of our solutions. So look at the quadratic formula. The opposite of b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The discriminant is this part. It's the part under the radical, okay? So that's the discriminant. The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. It's just that part. Okay, so if the discriminant is less than 0, that would mean it's negative. It means you would be taking the square root of a negative number. So you're going to get two complex solutions. I would rather say two imaginary solutions, but I'll go with what the book said. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, well, then you're taking the square root of 0, so that's going to be 0, so the plus or minus, you're just only going to get one answer because plus 0 and minus 0 is the same thing, right? Okay, so if the discriminant equals 0, you get one rational solution. They point out that it's a double solution. I won't worry about that too much. Okay, one rational solution. Okay, if b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, well, then you have a positive number under here. And one of two things can happen. If it's a perfect square, you're going to get two rational solutions. And if it's not a perfect square, you're going to get two irrational solutions. Okay. And remember, if you have rational solutions, you could factor it. You could solve by factoring. Okay, so it says use the discriminant to find the nature of the solutions to the following. Okay, so we always have to find b squared minus 4ac. So in this case, b is 4, a is 1, and c is 4. So you get 16 minus 16, which is 0. So that means there's going to be one rational solution. All right, the next problem, you've got a, b, c. So we're going to find b squared minus 4ac. We're just finding the discriminant. So 14 squared minus 4 times a times c, which is going to be 196 minus, and then this is going to be 96. That gives you 100. Now that's a perfect square, right? So you're going to get two rational solutions. It's positive 100. So. All right, and then this one, let's see, you've got b is negative 5 minus 4 times a times c, whoops, c. And so you're going to get 25 plus, then you got 12 times 2, which is 24. It's positive. So you get 49. So that's also a perfect square, huh? So two rational solutions. And then we've got one more problem. So again, we're finding the discriminant. b squared minus 4ac, sorry about that. So I have negative 10 squared minus 4 times a times c. So I'm going to have 100 minus, and then 4 times 15 is 60 times 3 is 180. Okay, so I'm getting a negative 80. So you're getting two complex, I would prefer that we say imaginary, but solutions. Okay, so that's what you do with the discriminant.